Plenty of action as we go green. Oh, Andrew Stewart, he took air, rode the wheel upside down. That was horrific. The 61 car landed back on his wheels, and his race may well be run tonight. Andrew Stewart, a spectacular crash.
Yeah, just watching the replay there, he picked up a right rear, he rode a right rear wheel. Once you do that, you're really only a passenger. And it looked like he had his foot hard on the gas pedal as well, which sort of accelerated things again also.
Well, Graham, that was spectacular to say the least. Plenty of damage to the 61 Vertex car.
I'd be very surprised if we see that again tonight, and hopefully Andrew's okay.
Midget grid lineup for the 25-lapper. Michael Pickens, Kyle Larson on row 1. Jerry Coons Jr. and Brad Moonson on row 2. Nathan Smee and Brock Maskovich, row number 3. Row 4, we've got Dwayne Hickman and Dane Maxwell. Row 5, Hayden Williams and Alex Bright. Row 6, Ben Drummond and Dave Darland. On row 7, Sean Inslee and Wayne Green. Row 8, Corey Cruzman and Jared Wade. Row 9, Chris Quillam and James Hill. And rounding out the back, Alistair Wooten and Chris McCutcheon. Let's go live for 25, the big one. Spectacular feature, international lineup at Western Springs, and Kyle Larson hits the front, no surprise there. He is lightning fast with a capital L. Pickens tucks in nice and low, Brad Moser up high. Let's see how this track unfolds as the racing is fast, the racing is furious here at Western Springs Speedway for night 1 of the Power International Midget Car Series. Larson, your race leader, Pickens in second, Mosen in third with Jerry Coons Jr. all over the back of him, and the Wendy Spike Esslinger. Fantastic action. Mid-pack here, watch for Dave Darland coming through with the USA 1 as Bright gets wide, and as he caused damage, yes he does. Well, the left rear tyre of Alex Bright is gone.
Yeah, it looks like what happened there. He got just a tag from somebody and it's popped the tyre off the rim. Remember these tyres? The sidewall is only 2-ply thick, so they're very, very thin, very easy to disrupt.
Welcome to the commentary, Graham Sterling. What's that track doing? This car seems to be bouncing all over the place.
Yes, you're right. It's cutting up really badly and the cars are struggling to get rid of grip. They've got to carry enough fuel this time to last 25 laps, and that's making it really awkward at this time. The cars are just going through the bumps and doing wheel stands, and they're really a handful to hang on to.
I tell you what's not a handful, that's Kyle Larson. He is cheeked out and gone. And get the size of Sydney heads between himself and Michael Pickens. Racing fast and furious further back though. Pickens under a ton of pressure from Brad Mosen. Again, trying to chase down 20-year-old Elk Grove Californian Kyle Larson. Action is fast and furious. Oh, that's not a good sign. Look at that. It's Corey Cruzman. That can't be good, Graham.
No, it doesn't look like the engine.
Well,
flame's still coming out the exhaust.
Absolutely. So that's a good sign. Nevertheless, Brad Mosen doing a great job trying to chase down Michael Pickens. Doing Turner's trying to chase down this fella, Kyle Larson. Look at him go. He's already caught up to some of the back markers. To be a back marker of this feature is still a credit, I tell you what. Star-studded lineup as Larson goes low side under his teammate Scotty Buckley. So the Esslinger power plant is singing the Auckland Sanyong 99 USA. Now he goes low side on Sean Inslee. So this is where the traffic always spices things up, Graham. You never quite know what's going to happen.
No, especially for an overseas driver that doesn't know the local talent and doesn't know the habits of the local drivers. So he's really doing a great job here. He's absolutely checked out, and the other guys are just feeling their way at this stage.
Larson goes in one side, out the other. Brilliant driving from the 20-year-old Young Money. That's when he resides by all points for Alistair Wooten. He started to slow down further back. And oh, look who's upside down. It's the United Truck Parts 77 of Sean Inslee.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Sean. Often you're unsighted when you're coming through traffic, and obviously the gap opened up and there was a car right where he needed to be. Very sad for Sean.
Here we go, on the restart we go. Laps counting down, halfway distance in this one. The World 25-lap Midget Car Classic at Western Springs for night 1 of the Power Eye International Series in the build-up to what is something spectacular. Racing fast. Kyle Larson will be quite happy with that, Graham, because he's got open space in front of him now.
Yes, he has, and he can take whatever line he wants to be as fast as he possibly can be. Real battle going on further back with the CRC 88 car and Jerry Coons Jr.
Yes, the battle of the CRC car of Brad Mosen and Jerry Coons Jr. from Tucson, Arizona is putting a ton of pressure on the young Kiwi. The battle for the final podium position. Cars running in all sorts of lines out here. Bit of a freight train at the moment behind the Australian Nathan Smee, Graham.
Yeah, they're all searching at the moment for a smooth line around the track to try and conserve energy and keep their momentum up. very difficult because the amount of grip everywhere else, apart from in the ruts.
Well, there's pedals within pedals in this race. It's really unfolding to be a fantastic display of midget car action as Maskovich tries to get up the inside of the Australian Nathan Smee.
Yeah, Brock Maskovich won 2 features earlier on in the season, so he's really showing some form, but Nathan Smee, a fantastic driver.
Not as fantastic as this fella, Kyle Larson from Elk Grove, California. Look at him go. He's inside, outside. He can put that car anywhere on the track. There is no one who's got anywhere near him at the moment. We've got another yellow. Well, another yellow. That will mean the gap will close, Graham. What's it for? Well, it's Nathan Smee, is it? Yes, it is. The Australian's been sent off.
Yeah, I thought I could hear an engine note change and possibly an exhaust gasket break or something like that, but as strict as the rules are, we have to obey by them.
Here we go on the restart, Graham. Thank you very much. So Nathan Smee has been sent off with noise issues. Meanwhile, Kyle Larson with Pickens right behind him. Mosen still holding on the third. Oh, Pickens makes a real meal of it. And look, it comes down the inside like a thief in the night. Brad Mosen. So the young Kiwi has got past our national champion. And Jerry Coons Jr. now starts to apply the pressure to Pickens.
Yeah, Pickens is struggling a little bit at the moment. His car's not probably as comfortable as he would like.
Pickens fighting with the Brecker Esslinger as he tries to reel in Mosen, whose attention now turns to Kyle Larson. So Kyle Larson is your race leader. Brad Mosen in second, Michael Pickens in third. The Kiwis running 2-3 on the podium. Trying to hunt down the American superstar. Pickens again struggling to try and get out of turn 3. Oh, big wheel stand. What about that? He just about took off, Graham.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting to watch, and when you're in the car, it's very hard to see that. You've just got to keep hard on the gas.
5 laps to go, we just saw from the starter, and we've got a car upside down. It's the 22 James Earl. What's going to be going on through these drivers' minds, Graham?
Well, while they're cruising around the yellow, they'll be looking at the big screen and seeing who's behind them. They'll be doing gauges checks, and at that point also they'll be adjusting the shock absorbers. They've got 4 adjustable shock absorbers in the car, and they'll be making changes, trying to get the best out of their cars under these conditions.
Best out of their cars under these conditions at the moment is Kyle Larson. He's out in front, Brad Mosen in second, and Michael Pickens in third. They're bouncing around the brown stuff here at Western Springs Speedway. Has Pickens got up the inside of Mosen? Well, maybe Pickens' car has come on, so maybe the changes Graham was talking about has been made as he now starts to apply the pressure to hunt down Kyle Larson.
Yeah, I agree with you, but Kyle Larson, remember, has done 122 meetings so far this year versus the New Zealand guys, which have done about 20 or 30 shows this year.
Can't count for experience. Young money, Kyle Larson out in front. Brad Mosen doing a great job in third. And Jerry Coons Jr. just still there, hanging on, sweaty on air from Mosen. Pickens, though, he's starting to reel him in, Graham.
Yes, he is. I'd say those changes are starting to work, and he's really finding his groove now.
He may well run out of laps. We don't want to preempt anything here at Western Springs because it could all happen with the white flag flying, 1 to go. Kyle Larson, the young 20-year-old from Elk Grove, California. He conquered the Boxing Day feature last season. He will do the same tonight. And Kyle Larson will win the opening round tonight. Michael Pickens in second, third went to Brad Mosen. Confirming the results, Kyle Larson, Michael Pickens, Brad Mosen, Jerry Coons Jr., Brock Maskovich, and Dwayne Hickman.
Kyle, what an outstanding performance, and everyone was just on the edge of their seats.
Yeah, it was, elbows up kind of racetrack, really rough, so definitely fits my driving style, I think. So I had a lot of fun tonight, and I felt like we were rolling really good there in the early stages of the race, and the track got rougher and rougher, and I made a couple errors, and but luckily, Pickens, we didn't allow Pickens to get by me. That was my goal. He's the best here at Western Springs, so it's always good to beat Michael.
Tell me, when you're driving around doing your parade, do you see all the fans doing the Mexican wave?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. They're on the 4 wide early in the race. We run big mufflers here, so you can almost hear the crowd over the engine. So it's just a cool thing to be a part of. And I said earlier that this is right up there with Knoxville Nationals with how amped up the crowd is. So it's great to come here and race.
Who are the pictures of on your helmet?
Oh, they're just a bunch of buddies from out around the Midwest. They go to every race. They call themselves the Frolic. So, they'll like to see this, and just glad I could make a helmet for them.
Well done.
Thank you.
Michael Pickens, you've got to say, what a night.
Yeah, it was a pretty good night for us. We couldn't quite hang with Larson for that first stint, and after that last restart, I thought I had, a better race car, and we just you know, he just did an awesome job. You know, it's a credit to him and it's a credit to our team. You know, they both cars come at the same shop, so you know, everyone's done a fabulous job on preparing the cars, and to have a 1-2 in this first run of the International Series, a credit to the team. They really deserve it.
Brad, you know, earlier on in the night I said when these international guys are here, you really pull through. That could have been commentator curse, but you really did it.
Yeah, no, it was a good night. We haven't had the best season so far, you know, and in fact we've probably had the worst one we've had yet. So it was good to sort of turn that around, and you know, it feels like we're back. You know, that's what everyone keeps saying. You know, welcome back to, you know, being competitive, and it feels really good, man. You know, like my dad's back down in the pits with us, and you know, racing wheel to wheel with Michael, and you know, we probably didn't have anything for last one, but tonight's only night 1 of 4, so bring on the rest of the series.
They say pressure creates diamonds, and tonight you really showed that.
Yeah, bling. Thank you.